Excitement level within the team, I think, is great right now. We're extremely excited. It was nice because hopefully we're getting somewhat back to normal, but we're really excited with the group that we have. We brought another number of new players in that I think will be a great complement to our returners. Between the two, we brought some experience in with some young guys, I think, that will help. And then our guys who were here got some great reps last year of being able to maybe put in some spots that maybe they weren't ready for and kind of throw them in the fire, but I feel like we're in a really good spot right now. We have some guys back with some quality at-bats. Paul Cumulus, who led the league obviously in batting average, we're really excited about him coming back and being in the middle of the lineup. Mike Wyman, Adrian Roa, guys have been around for a while. Yo-Yo Nunez at shortstop. As you can see, each year he keeps getting better and better, so we feel really comfortable where he's at. Catchers to go along with Eddie Neiman. We've brought some guys that we feel are experienced, some transfer guys that we feel will help add to our depth there for sure. Buck Anderson, and that can play second base, can play center. Of course, we have Sam Crail, which I think might be our most dynamic bat returning. That will be a really key piece. We've added a bunch of depth there that we think is going to be really exciting. Giuseppe Akari, Juice brings a different type of energy. One of those guys that is refreshing and seems to bring a lot of energy and fun to our team. So from an offensive standpoint lineup, we have much more depth than we have had here, as of last year for sure. And that was our goal. Is we hope to and expect to play at a championship level, and the only way we can do that is with depth, especially with everything else going on around us. Well, I think this is the most depth we've had since we've been here. I don't think there's any question there. We've got Jared Beck, who really kind of shows us that he can be a Friday night type of guy with his ability, and as long as he can keep himself on track from a standpoint of just mentality, he's done a fantastic job. You can see his development and how much better he's getting every week out. Dario Frigo is the guy who's been here since a freshman, his freshman year, and he keeps getting better and better. Had a great fall. Really like where he's at. Drew Rozinski is a guy that we can use in many ways. Really, just overall, we feel like we're in a really good spot. Luke Pappas, a left-hander we brought in, a transfer kid that we feel comfortable that can be a rotational type of guy as well, and a number of other guys, Peyton Petrie, Broderick, some of those guys that we're going to use, Kalen Rakulia, guys that give us different looks, that are different angles, that we can use out of the bullpen. I think we're going to have a lot more options, which is super exciting. Well, I think the biggest thing, we came in, our first couple of years were really good. I think this last year and a half or so has been tough with everything happening, but that to me becomes an excuse. We need to figure out a way to come out every day at practice. Of course, the end result is a big deal, there's no question, but I think the way we've prepared with this group and the mindset that every day is just like opening day in a championship, national championship type of mentality each day that we go out and compete and practice and so on. If we can do that, I think the result's going to be something positive. I don't think there's any question. This is a team that, talent-wise, I think looks as good as any team we've had since we've been here. Obviously we have to show the result. We have to be able to get that mindset. And I think, for us is getting these guys to understand that consistently. They can't have good days and bad days. Even on the bad days, we got to come out and show how we'll compete and what level we can play at, and we think that's a high level.